Whichever one is in the household. Oh, damn, yeah, man. Damn, I know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me showing you guys my everyday makeup routine at 6 a.m. First thing I use is my CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion all over my face. And as you can see, I need a new one ASAP. And I'm just putting this all over my face and my neck. The next thing I will do is my eyebrows. And I use the NYX eyebrow pencil. And I just fill in my eyebrows, as you can see, just the tips. And then I brush them. And here I am fixing it up really quick. And then you do the same thing with the other eyebrow as well. Next thing I use is the Camo concealer by e.l.f. in the shade medium peach. And then I use a Wet n Wild brush to clean up the areas like so, the tips. And then I'm using a Real Technique brush to blend that in. And then I go back in and do the top as well. And as you can see, I didn't like how that eyebrow looked, so I fixed it up. That's what you do for both of them. I like that eyebrow better than the other one. And then I spot conceal with the same concealer. And this is me realizing I forgot to put on primer. I am using the Wet n Wild matte primer, and I would usually use the Poreless primer by e.l.f., I believe, but I didn't have any more. Then I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Foundation in the shade 220. And then I put it on my hand right there. And then put it on my face. And then I use a Real Technique brush in the number 200. Then tap that or blend that in. And then I grab my beauty blender and just blend that in. And then I put some setting spray mist. Then I use the Wonder Stick and the name Medium Tan. Put it in those areas. It looks kind of funky, but it's okay. And that brush, I got that off of Amazon. And then I use the Fit Me powder. And then put that in those areas right there. Then I use the Wet n Wild loose setting powder in the name Banana. And I love using setting powder. I don't know, but I just love it so much. And then I use the Kylie Jenner blush in the number 726, Close to Perfect. Okay, looking good. Then I use the Wet n Wild contour palette and put some contour there. And then I used the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the number 15 light, I believe. And then I used the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush to wipe off that setting powder. And then I go in with the highlighter by Wet n Wild or the Airspun Loose Face Highlighter, which I recommend that one. Then I used the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb, How Many Carats, which I am in love with, honestly. It's the best. I recommend to get it. And then I take off product from my lips with the Q-tip. And then for my eyelashes, I used the Essence Lash Princess in the False Lash Effect. And then the Big Shot by Maybelline. Here I am just putting more setting spray, fanning it. And that's the Wet n Wild lash curler. Curl my lashes and then put on mascara. One thing I recommend you guys to do is blink while you are putting your mascara on, because for me it works really good and it stays up throughout the whole day, honestly. Then lastly, I used the NYX matte lip liner in the name Downtown Beauty, and I put some chapstick because my lips were dry. Okay, here I am just outlining my lips and then just calling it a day with that. And then that is it for this video and this final look. Bye.
No, I never knew that you'd be a freak and a friend too.